Yo, this is Carl, and if you are looking to buy the cheapest coins in the market, you can check out my sponsor, GameMS.com, for reliable and cheap coins, and use the code KRL for the 6% off your order. Let's go!
We're the land of the free.
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example now." What I learned was, even on the bad days, you have to galvanize the group, and there isn't one leader. It's the balance of leadership. Guys?
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herter and Collins, they're the forwards. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, BA, these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Now here's Irving. On the wing, Durant. Drains the triple.
That is fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
Young against Irving. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, denied by Durant. And they'll keep possession. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, Kevin Durant with a rebound. Harden with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
Harden stepping the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
Harden hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Collins finds Young. Pass to Capella. And he buries his first look.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Now here's Harden. Irving for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Now here's Irving. An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 5 points.
But Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Collins, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Here's Irving. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And he makes it.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Herder. Back to Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Durant. Now here's Harden. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
Capella, the pass to Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Harden. Over Capella. Harden can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Left side Young. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Capella. Back to Herder. Over Harris.
First quarter.
And that one hits the back iron. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Irving. Griffin passes to Harden. Outside Durant. For 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herder. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Shoots over Collins. Durant, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Collins outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Griffin passes to Harris. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Bogdanovich against Harden. That evens the score.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Durant.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Herder. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside Irving. Griffin with it. The kick to Durant. Knocks it down from distance. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play sets up the next.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. So it's Atlanta now. The Nets making their last shot. Reddish misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Pass to Millsap. And here's Harris. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Now here's Mills. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now Aldridge with a 9-footer. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Here's Bogdanovic. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker for us?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots. You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Harden, the pass to Millsap. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
First free throw is good. And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Millsap nails them both. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Williams passes to Gallinari. Stolen by Mills. And now the Nets on the break. And here's Brown for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So we'll see Lou Williams go to the line here. Patrick Mills picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Bogdanovic against Harden. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Bogdanovich. Reddish on the wing, fires it. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now. Harden, the pass to Aldridge. 2 points. That one goes. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Mills. Outside to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 13-5 run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Gallinari's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Millsap. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That'll be his second foul of the game. Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Mills. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
.114 left in the first half. Williams misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Rebounded by the Hawks. To the left side wing. Young from long range. He drops it from range. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Durant against Hunter. Durant draws the double. Millsap outside. Just 5 on the clock.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams passes to Collins. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Young inside. Aldridge on him. From deep. And Millsap pulls it down. Right side, Irving. And the basket is good.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
And so it's Brooklyn in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds good. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Well, if you remember, you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Herter and Collins, they're the forwards. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Collins. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Irving missing. And the Hawks shooting around 41%. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Outside Durant. Good. Durant's got 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And Young the bucket on the assist by Collins. He's got 9.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
To the wing on the left. 14 feet away. Irving, no good. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Irving against Young. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
Pass to Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Young with it. Durant covering. Herter with it. Collins inside. Pass to Young. Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Oh, stolen by Harris. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Gallinari against Durant. Gallinari, the pass to Young. And the layup falls.
For Young.
Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Right side Durant. Over Gallinari. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Durant's got 14 points.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Young with the bucket.
For Young.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Harden. He buries it from 3.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Capella with a block. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Herder. Now Bogdanovich. Right side Young. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Harden, the pass to Irving. From the high post, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Bogdanovich against Harden. Now Durant. He's got 17. Here's Irving. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young, inside. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Gallinari. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in front. They lead by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Patrick Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a solid 47%. Young can't hit.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Durant. The 15-footer is good. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Well, at close range, you can see KD adjust his touch perfectly, just enough power on that interior shot.
And that one's good. Young.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Irving. Steps back and fires. And that's collected by Trae Young. Harris against Hunter. Down low. Here's Williams. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. And too long on the shot.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Now here's Mills. Hunter covering. Outside Mills. Harris left side. Three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Hunter against Durant. Hunter, good. Hunter's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Right side, Irving. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Nets lead by 14.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Here's Williams. Cranked it in off the glass.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Durant. Outside Mills. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
Here's Young to the inside. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity, and Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Now here's Young to the paint. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young. Capella's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 13.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
Young. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 23.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Irving. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Young against Irving. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. So we'll see Bogdan Bogdanovich go to the line here. James Harden picks one up. And that one falls for Bogdanovich. 1:35 left to play in the fourth. Irving with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Three-pointer. Kevin Durant pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Harden. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Jacks up a three. Durant's shot is off. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. When you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.